let me give you an example. Let's just say this person that you are close to calls you and say, let's go for breakfast in the morning. They pray for your breakfast and then they say, let's go shopping. Then they buy you a bag. They are enriching themselves. Me, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with somebody being generous. But then you start developing a problem of dependency on them, because we are human beings. What gives us milk, we want to go keep sucking there. You start developing a dependency, then you start wanting them to keep doing what they are doing, and they keep doing what they are doing because they are not trying to take anything away from you. No, they just love you for who you are, but you have a problem of independent and individual mindset. You don't have the mental capacity to think by yourself. Soul ties are dangerous. Someone bought me a cell phone. I was very grateful. Extremely grateful. It's a cell phone. My God. Someone bought me a cell phone. I was extremely grateful. I needed to also remember that I also can buy this cell phone if I want. Every day, because somebody gave me a gift of a cell phone. I needed to remember that I also, if I put my mind to it. Is it, what is toxic? Godfrey Misma, what is it toxic? The problem is not what they do. The problem is how we are as people. When you don't have an individual or an independent thought on your own, when you do not have a sense of being, when you don't have enough self-esteem, and somebody comes into your life and start doing things for you generously, they are just being generous. There's nothing toxic about it, but our problem is that we get dependent. When you get dependent, you also lose your ability to do things for yourself. Now, if this person is removed from your life, you will realize just how much of a person you still work on to yourself about. Mr. Smooth, how are you? We creating soul ties everywhere we go. We create soul ties by just simply being grateful. When you are grateful, and mind you, most of the times the soul tie works from the person who is dependent. You create a soul tie and then you are there, and then your life is dependent on another person, not on yourself. So what we are really trying to say is that today, let it be about you. Starting from now, look around, man. Look around yourself and shed the extra weight. Can I please define soul tie? So, soul tie is a sense of dependency on other people. But unfortunately, spiritually, soul tie is dangerous. The more you are actually tied to a person, if they are stronger than you in the spiritual sense, they can actually take away from you. Not even because they are doing witchcraft or anything. No, they can take away from you and keep making you a follower for the rest of your life. And you will keep following. They will make suggestions to you and you will agree with them rather than what your ideas are. Let me just say, you say to this person who has been in your life, dependent, is strong mentally, you are telling them, you know, this year I want to start a business. And then they come, not being mean, they come and they say, no man, I think you need to think about this and put this and put this. They make a suggestion and crush every idea that you've ever had in your life. Nati, how to break it? It's simply to shed the extra weight. Walk away from things that will actually make you a follower for the rest of your life. Walk away from things that will keep you as a tail for the rest of your life. Hey, Bazalwane, we are weird. We are weird entities as a people that we get to a point where we're like, okay, every time when I need something, I can call this person, will come through for me. It's dependency issues. It's a soul tie. It has begun. Yeah, there are soul ties that actually can be done without your knowledge. People that understand spiritual system, they can actually look at you and realize that you are a blessed entity, and then they make a soul tie with you by simply probably bringing this and that in your life, and then you feel grateful, and then they go and do whatever it is that they do, and suddenly, you know what I'm saying, they give you like, well, I don't know what maybe you would understand this person would actually give you their car for you to drive. This person would actually call you and be like, are you okay, and then send you money. This person would, you know, they've created this soul tie that your destiny, your victory, your vitality, your strength is working for them. These are spiritual people. But when we are talking about just a normal everyday soul tie, check the standard of growth. Who is bigger than who? Who has more say in your life than yourself? People can have say in your life than yourself. Exactly. Begwa. They are there for you, you know. Let me give you an example. Let's just say you go through something, you are in hospital, and this person is there. This person is in your life. This person is making sure that everything is fine with you while you are in hospital. They come to see you 3 to 4 times a day, and they bring you food. When you come out of the hospital, they've created a soul tie with you that you cannot walk away from. You everything you do, you're like, Mary, she's been there for me. She's been there. Oh my God, oh my God, this person has been there. You don't see their wrongs. They do wrong things to you because this person has been there for you. Learn to say thank you and move on with your life. Because anything anybody do to you willingly, they are not obligated to your everything. Suddenly, you are telling the truth, because yeah, even sleeping with somebody can actually create a soul tie. Because let me speak to us women. Women, we catch feelings after sex. You start looking at this person like, oh, he's so handsome. Then you create this soul tie because you become dependent. We are soulful people. We give soulful people to people our souls. And then you are there. There was a song that I used to mock so much, and somebody says, write your name on my future, write your name on my soul. What is your name doing on my soul? Because I still need my independence. I still need my selfhood. I still need my personal space. If you do not have that, you are joking. Malinga, that's the truth. You are. And funny enough, I wish I could actually give you this mantra that you can do. I don't know how to I think I would post it on my timeline. Get the mantra. Go onto my thingy, my profile, get the mantra, do the mantra, write it down, do it for yourself so that you can cut off soul ties for yourself. Because trust me, soul ties don't need pastors. They need you to actually cut off. It's actually a wig. It's actually a wig. I want to cut my hair this year. So now let me make you understand. I will put the mantra on my page. I will post it on my page, the whole mantra of actually taking responsibility and cutting off soul ties. We need to cut off soul ties as people. We need to walk away from who we are attached to, knowingly or unknowingly. And the soul tie need to be cut off by you, not by me, not by another big person, not another powerful pastor. You need to cut off soul ties. Now here's the wonderful thing about cutting soul ties. The minute you cut off soul ties, those people that you actually thought were a support system in your life will walk away because you've cut them off. And when you walk away, you must also realize that you are not on your own. You are isolated, and then it's a start over again. So I came here just to say, let's jump this year. You know, if it's a sea, jump in. Be opportunistic enough to see an opportunity. Wake up with the mentality that today is my day. Every day you must see God. Wake up in the morning and say, today I'm gonna have a God day. I'm gonna have a beautiful, controlled day. I'm gonna speak the right words and I'm gonna meet the right people that are my destiny helper. I'm not talking about soul tie. I'm talking about people that know how to invest and stand back. I'm not talking about people that will sit and make you subjugated for the rest of your life. I'm talking about people that will walk into your life and be like, you know what, I think you are talented this way. Yeah, let's do this way. I'm talking about people that know how to parent you properly. Walk away while when you struggle, they come and be like, what do you need? I'm speaking about those kind of people. So there are people that come into your life as destiny helpers. There are people that come into your life as soul ties. Now, a good thing can be demonic. You're afraid of being alone. That's a situation. That's a problem that you need to pray about. You cannot be afraid of being by yourself. Because that is a place where you find the depth of self. If you are afraid of being by yourself, if you do not spend time with yourself, if I ask you, how many of you people can spend time without being on WhatsApp, watching other people live their life or watching television? How many don't you? If you do not know how to do this, put the cell phone away and just sit there and listen to yourself and find the depth of self, so that when you come out, you are heavy. Nobody can make you a prisoner. Oh, thank you, my love. Nobody can subjugate you. You know, like, it's weird how even powerful people can be subjugated. I promise I will post the mantra on my what do you call this thing, on my profile, so that everybody who has been here can actually hear. Linda, I just found it because I was looking for how to break soul ties. Not only do I have personal soul ties that I created by the words that I spoke, I also have soul tie. I also had soul ties that were created because of familiarity and dependency issues. I also had soul ties that were created by blood from family thing. I needed to break away from that because honestly, you know when you know. Now, here's the weird part of you as a person. You know you are a great human being. And this is not a dream. This is not, you know you are supposed to be great, but you are not. You know you are supposed to break the poverty in your family, but you are not. You're still trying. You're still eating from hand to mouth. You have a soul tie problem. Opportunities come. When you are just about to grab them, they slip away. You have a soul tie problem. Great things come your way and you're like, oh my God, look at me. And then here's the problem. Also, another thing, you have tendencies of sharing what God is doing before you actually can realize it. Even when you realize it, you don't know how to keep here. Gone. They promise you a certain amount of salary. No, three months from now we will pay you. 3 months, they've forgotten. People come into your life to bring good things and then they forget you exist. You have soul tie problems. Now, did I speak everything that you are suffering from? Did I speak everything that you are suffering from? And another thing, somebody just commented here, Uti, you find yourself unnecessary. You don't understand why you are lazy, but you are. Soul tie problems. Now, this kind of soul tie, the one that laziness, it's a thinking, it's a thought, it's you saying, I'm going to do. For example, I've been telling myself that I'm going to go to gym and I haven't been. You have a soul tie problem. So now, when you have a soul tie problems, when your destiny is being shared by 4 to 5 people. Now, when you are great, you are great. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you are great, you're great. You know that you can have more than 1,000 soul ties in your life. Procrastination is part of the soul ties. You know how you overthink everything. You just matter. Will it work? Will it? Yeah, no, I'll do it tomorrow. That's me. I procrastinate like nobody's business. Like I don't want to just do you do this kind of things. You have a soul tie problem. And this one, yeah, procrastination and laziness, it's a decision. You can only break it by actually taking a decision, by actually doing the things that you normally don't want to do. And I'm not asking you to go and fast and pray. I'm asking you to just simply break, cut these things. So the characteristics of a soul tie, it's when great things, breakthrough is about to happen, and then you decide to go and tell your mother. As you are speaking out, the monitoring spirits in your life then takes the information, and then they also take the blessing. You have, whether you like it or not, Bazalwane, I'm sorry to say this, but every one of us have monitoring spirits. Every one of us have monitoring spirits. Now, I'm going to teach you a way of prayer. Instead of mentioning the things that God has done and counting your blessing, get to a point of saying, Father, thank you for what you have done, and leave it there. Most of us have monitoring spirits. Most of us have monitoring spirits. You know those kind of people, how are you? Well, I'm fine. Are things going well in your family? I'm fine. They are bewitching you for things that are not there because you talk too much. No, we are at peace. And you know you are not at peace now. The characteristics of a soul tie, it's when someone looks interested to be in a relationship with you, and suddenly they are not interested. You have somebody sharing your destiny with you. The characteristics of a soul tie, how many relationships have you had in the years that have come, and what has broken them up? You have somebody who you are tied to. Let's break soul ties. And you know, and I'm asking you this, if you want to break a soul tie, make a decision. Make a decision and jump into things you would not normally jump into. Like, we had a workshop here at Work in Mubango, and they were talking about something called a character would not do that because it's how it was built. You understand? Like they say, Susan is this way, she's this way, she's this way. There's this that she cannot done. But when you are not a character, you are a human being, and in the characteristics of your character, the things that you will not do. I'm very nice. I am nice. I am nice. It's weird. I am too sweet. You get me? In a sense that I would not want to make somebody's life miserable for my sake. You know, I'm kind, ne? So I'm sitting there, and of course I self-introspect. I'm too nice. I'm very nice. There's no reason to be this nice, honestly, because what does nice do to me? What has nice ever done for me? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. What has nice ever done for me? So I'm so nice, while when other people are fighting for their own, I'm sitting there just going, oh, you will, don't worry, another person, my opportunity will come. But you are not even standing up to fight. Thank you, Big Batista, thank you. You are not standing up to fight. Hey? Like, honestly, like, it's time to fight when you are sitting there being the comforter of people that are fighting. When they fail, you are there, oh, it's okay, my friend, put your foot in. Why are you here comforting everybody? Everybody comes to you, but nobody ever sees you because you don't fight. You look strong. You look like, please come to me, all those who are heavy laden. Are you God? Hey? No, Swanbani came to me, she needed my help. For what? Learn to say no this year. Learn to say no this year. When they start, I don't have. Because some of the problems we have is giving away too much of ourselves, giving away too much of our monies, giving away too much of our time. Do you know that a person can just hate you for being kind? I was told, Guti, I was hated because I was too sweet. I'm not going to stop being the way I am, but I have decided that I am actually going to wake up and fight. You know, man, you know who you are. You know the characteristics that actually kept you stagnant. You know the things that has actually kept you not moving from one point to another. Thank you, Ronewa. You know them. And then I'm gonna sit here. And yes, you know, God's ambassador, that's true. When you are an empath, it's not easy. But you know what? I'll be an empath and fight. And fight for my own and think for me. Jump in if it's jumpable. Don't watch other people living their lives. Because if you do not have somebody to go to, why are you the one that people go to all the time? We were talking about, from the beginning, we were talking about the inability to see the positive. It is a personal decision. The inability to not see anything good, it is a personal decision. Ronewa, thank you very much. We are on the 10th. It's Friday, the 10th of January, and already you see everything wrong. Things are not going well. Hey, it's not right. Hey, there's no job. We've just started, for crying out loud. We're just beginning. Things are not going right for you. Like, why are you in November? It's still January. It is still beginning. Begin and begin well. Wake up in the morning and fill yourself with goodness. It's gonna be good. It's gonna work for my good. It's gonna be here. Thank you, Susie. Thank you. It's gonna be good.